Hello and very warm welcome to this special interview focus on Bharatiya Railway Mal Godam. And as you know that Indian Railways played very important role in the development of the country, especially in our economy. And one of the very important and component part of railway is the Mal Godam workers. The workers who are responsible for goods shedding on different railway stations. And today, there are around 7.5 lakhs people working in this space. And today we are joined by somebody who has actually worked in this space a lot for the welfare and development of the Malgodam workers. And I'm happy to tell you that I'm joined by the president of Bharatiya Railway Malgodam Union, Mr. Parimal Kanti Mandal, and we are going to talk about some of the initiative taken by the union, some of the challenges that the union is facing, and some of the work that the union is doing in order to provide better opportunity, better healthcare services, and better social service to the union member. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today. Let me begin by asking you, as I said, that there are almost 7.5 lakh members who are actually working in this space. You set up this union for the welfare of Malgodam worker. These are the workers who were not even recognized earlier as a worker in terms of the definition of the worker that we have under the Industry Act. Would you like to share what was the main thought behind having this union, some of the work that you are doing, if you could share about that, sir?
Actually, through my NGO work, I saw mass of people suffering with various problems. Mainly daily wages unorganized workers. Then I saw some workers who are staying under the plastic sheet near railway goods shed, and they said that they are having food, shelter and take rest under the plastic sheet shed. They are deprived both monetary and physically since British period. The Indian Railway earned 79.1% profit from the goods sector. The Malgodam workers are the key person to earn this profit. Right. But it is surprised that they are none of employee of the Indian Railway. Right. They are under the contractors. They are under the contractors. Indian Railway pays enough for the loading and unloading work through the contractor, but they usually get a little amount to survive after a tireless work. In that time, I have decided to start working with them and to provide them their actual basic rights. Because they are working for Indian Railway goods shed, then I formed Bharatiya Railway Malgodam Shramik Union.
Right. No, it's really wonderful, as you said, that there are a lot of people who are working in Indian Railway and almost responsible for the 79% profit of the Indian Railway, but they are not actually the railway employee. The work is given to the contractor, and then contractor is getting work done, and there are a lot of things like basic amenity that should be given, those are not getting. So I think you have taken a very great initiative in terms of addressing some of the challenges of those workers. Could you also share in how many states you are right now functioning? What kind of member you have? What is the size of membership your union has right now?
Yes, we are now expanded with West Bengal, Jharkhand, Assam, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, and we are trying to reach the rest of the states. Now our directly we reached 7.5 lakhs member. Actually 10 lakhs members are there.
Right. Okay. So there are 10 lakhs member overall, and you are able to reach 7.5 lakhs. I mean, which is really a very good number. I mean, you are reaching almost 75% of the total strength. When you started this union, so what was the response of the people who are working? Because there are a lot of people who might not be aware about their rights as a worker. So how has been their response? And when you go out to different states, what are their response, how they are actually responding to your call for being part of the union and getting their due process?
It is not so easy. we have started to visit goods shed one by one, and told them organize themselves to raise their voice for their rights. Nobody has taken the interest for their problems. Actually, they never known about their rights. Actually, they never known about their rights. Indian Railway spends a lot for them, but they never get the same. Almost laborers are illiterate. After a tireless work, they got a little amount giving after a thumb impression on a register. When we told them the truth, then they were started and motivated.
Right. Uh, what are some of the work that you are doing in order to, as you said, most of the worker are illiterate and there are a lot of rights. In fact, Indian Railway is providing a lot of services, but they are not aware. And since most of the services are, I believe, is run via the contractor, and contractor is not actually telling and not providing the services to the actual worker, which is the end beneficiary. So when you started the union, what kind of focus you have, what you have done in order to better the life of the worker who is part of your union?
At a starting time, I move our total team members to all divisional set, good set, to talk with those workers. Then we have come to know their actual problems: wages, accidental benefit, quarter, dress, education for children, restroom, toilet, drinking water. There are many more problems they have. Then we make a strategy to avail them the basic needs.
Right. So these are some of the challenges that the workers are facing, and your members went out there, spoke to them at different sheds and try to understand. How many sheds are there across the country?
1078 said in our country.
In a country. And what is your basic demand to the government, into the Indian Railway as a union?
Our basic demands, all the railway goods shed workers need to provide a fixed contract of wages, need to arrange wages receipt for prevent corruption or cut money. As per Digital India concept, workers should be provide wages through bank account transfer system. As per the Government of India's concept, Ayushman Bharat, all workers of railway goods shed need to provide all facilities: free medical for all workers and their families in a railway hospital, accidental benefit, and after physical disability to provide service for a person from his families, rail pass for every worker, after retirement pension and service for workers on family member, free child education, quarter near workplace. For better security and safety in railway area, workers should to issue an identity card. Railway goods shed workers should have a specific dress code or uniform. Restroom at railway goods shed area, drinking water, toilet and canteen at rail goods shed.
These are some of your demands to the Indian Railways, that they should provide all these services. And I feel most of them are very basic services which is available to any worker if they are working with any industry, any government organization. How hopeful are you that some of your demands will be met by the government?
Sure. Most of the minister, parliament members are carefully listen our presentation and support our demands in favor of railway Malgodam workers. They also agreed that the demands are justified. We are really thankful to the government for they assured us that the problems will be sorted out soon. We are too much happy to declare that the government has accepted and the railway authorities has been ordered to GM to implement some demands like toilet, drinking water, restroom, etc.
As you have spoken about some of the challenges that the worker has been facing, some of the demand that you have from the government, could you also share as a union what kind of work you have done for the welfare of the goods shed worker across the country?
We have done a great job for railway goods shed worker. The government has launched e-shrom portal for unorganized workers with some facilities, and it was no specific option for railway goods shed workers. We request to Ministry of Labour and Welfare to give an option in primary occupation as railway goods shed worker in e-shrom portal. At Constitution Club of India, 12th March this year, senior authorities from Ministry of Railway and Ministry of Labour and Employment handed over us survey form to collect data of railway goods shed worker in India. We are very thankful to the Ministry of Labour and Welfare that they consider it for about 10 lakh railway goods shed workers in India. For this, railway goods shed worker are recognized and will be benefited with all facilities given by the government.
Right. As you mentioned about the e-Shram card that the government has some time back accepted the good shed worker to be given, and that has been done after a lot of effort, lot of demand that you have made and lot of program that you have done and have created awareness to the government that this section of people should also be recognized under the e-Shram portal. But there are a lot of technicalities challenge right now because it has been recognized under some section as a worker. And as you earlier said that majority of the worker in this space are not highly literate. They might not have a great access to internet and might not have access to the e-Shram portal. Could you share how actually the good shed worker can avail the facility of e-Shram card and the kind of benefit that they can get because of this card?
Actually, already we have started campaigning in railway goods shed and about the facilities of e-Shram card. Our members are attending them with technical support and registered name in e-Shram portal.
Right. Right. So that means the members of the union are going out, meeting all the good shed worker and trying to register them in the e-Shram portal, which is really wonderful initiative. I believe people who are facing some challenges in terms of internet, in terms of registration and all, they can actually with the help of the union can get themselves registered. So far we have spoken a lot of things. I think we started with why the union was set up. We also spoke about some of the challenges that the good shed worker are facing. You also spoke about the effort that your union has made in terms of improving the life, improving the skills of the good shed worker. And also the e-Shram success that you have got in last 1 year, wherein now the good shed worker are being recognized and they could be part of the e-Shram portal, and gradually I believe the healthcare services, other demand will be met. What is the next focus for the union? You have worked so far quite good. What next for you?
If the government accepted them as railway employee, then it is good. Neither we will must continue our movement in favor of railway goods shed worker to giving them their basic rights onwards.
Mr. President of Bharatiya Railway Mal Godam Union, Parimal Kanti Mandalji, thank you so much for your time. I think you spoke on all the question quite well, and you shared a lot of things about the union, the work that union is doing, and why actually this movement is really important for the welfare of good shed worker across the country. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. Thank you.